Take a look at this trendy lace Bubu Kaftan gown. It's elegant, beautiful and very easy to sew. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you a simple step-by-step method on how to achieve this style, even if you're a total beginner. So let's get started. We are using 4 yards of luxury lace and 4 yards of bridal. It is not a cut together sleeve, so we folded the bridal into 4 and then brought out our zipper allowance for the center back all the way down. Then we took the full back measurement. So first of all, I checked what we have. Since it is not a cut together sleeve, we don't have any problem with the folding. So we took the shoulder of 7.5 plus 3/4 inch seam allowance for the fixing of the sleeve. We took the neck width of 4 inches and took the back depth of 3 inches. After marking the back depth, we connected it to the neck width of 4 inches. From there, we took the neck depth for the front 6 inches and we connected it to the neck width as well. After that, we went to the shoulder area and took the shoulder slant of 3/4 and connected it to the neck width. Next, place your tape from the shoulder slant and mark 8 3/4. So I marked 8 3/4 at that point and draw a straight line. And equally take what you have at the upper part and use it as your chest line, which is exactly what we have. So next I'm going to make a curve around the armhole area. After making a curve, it is time for me to take my bust circumference. So we are working with bust circumference of 49 inches. So 49 divided by 4 is giving us 12 1/4. So I'll place my tape from the center front and mark 12 1/4 and then add 2 inches for seam allowance. After marking it, I'll take the half length. The half length we are working with is 17 plus half an inch for the joining of the shoulder, which is giving us 17.5. So at that point of 17.5, we are going to take the circumference around that area. So we are going to mark 11 1/4 plus 2 inch seam allowance for ease. So what we did was just to reduce 1 inch from the bust circumference. So from that point of the half length, we are going to draw an A-line shape all the way down to the hem of the bridal. Remember, it's an A-line gown, so it is time for us to cut what we have all out. So we are going to follow the line that we have marked to cut exactly what we have. Remember, we have the front and the back panel being cut together. So at that down part, we're going to come up by 2 inches and then we are going to trim the excesses out. Okay, so after cutting, we are going to fold our lace to cut exactly the same. See, at this point I took the measurement of the gown at the down part, which is 27 inches on fold plus 1 inch, giving us 28. I'm supposed to use it to cut the lace, but because the fabric is a luxury fabric that has design, I had to place the bridal wide open and then place the lace on top of it to get the exact design I need at the center. Okay, so after cutting exactly what I have, I had to place it on the table. Next, I did the same for that of the back, placed it on fold and then cut it to have the back panel. Okay, except you are working with a lace that does not have placement, then you are free to fold and then cut. But when you have a placement and you have a target for the center panel, it then means you are going to do exactly how I did it to get the exact design that you want. So we have the back and the front panel. After cutting, this is what we have. Next, we are going to cut the facing for the neckline. So we folded our fabric into two and then placed it so that we'll be able to cut for the back panel first of all. So arrange your fabric very well. Place your bridal on top of it and then cut exactly what you have for the neckline. Okay, so cut the neckline, cut the shoulder area, take the length that you want your interface to be. So raise your bridal up and then cut the sides. After cutting, I'm going to remove the bridle and then shape it to the required or desired shape that I want my interface to be. So after cutting, I'm going to do the same for that of the front. So I'm going to slit the side open, that is the center back, so that we'll have two for both the front, for both sides of the panel. So next I folded my fabric again into two, and then I placed the bridle for the front, and then I'm going to cut the facing just the way you see me doing. So the length for the front and the back is the same. Feel free to cut any desired length of your interface, but it shouldn't be too long. So after cutting, we are done. It is so next we are going to cut our sleeve. So for us to cut the sleeve, the next thing we are going to do is to fold our lace. This is the remaining lace into two. So the down part we are having about 22 inches. So make sure your lace edge aligns, okay? So we folded it into four and arranged the lace edge very well, and then took the length of the sleeve to be 18 inches. So after marking 18 inches all the way straight, next we are going to mark 5.5 at that upper part. That is the part we are fixing at the shoulder side, and then at the armhole area side we are coming back down by 3.5. We are going to connect from that 5.5 down to that 3.5 we came down. Next we are going to take the upper arm measurement of 8 inches. So at that line of 8 inches we are going to impute the sleeve circumference of 15, which is 7.5 plus 1.5 inches seam allowance. Then we connected it to the upper part and then make it an A-line shape at the down part. So we are done. It is time for us to cut exactly what we have marked, okay? So the sleeve circumference depends on what you want. Since it is an A-line shape, you can make the down part wider if you have more fabrics. So this one we folded into four is exactly what we have. That's the remaining fabric we have. So the down part we are having about 22 inches. So we are going to cut exactly what we have. If you find value on this video, please subscribe to my channel and drop a meaningful comment. Give this video a huge thumbs up so that it will encourage me to do more. So after cutting, we are going to notch the center of the sleeve, and then we are going to start the sewing process. So we have already arranged the bridle and the lace just the way it is supposed to be. The front side of the bridle facing the wrong side of the lace, such that when you place it, you'll be seeing the beautiful effect it gives. So now we are going to remove our pins and then turn the lace to the back side just the way I am demonstrating. So we are going to sew the edges all the way down so that we are going to cover that rough edge. After sewing, when you turn your lace to the front side, it becomes perfect, okay? But the edges are hidden inside of what you've sewn. And then after that, you're going to arrange the neckline to the bridle and then use your facing wrong side facing the right side, okay? So after sewing the neckline, notch it, iron it. You're going to use hemming gun for the neckline. Notch it, iron it, and then the sides of the interface, fold it half an inch inwards and then sew it all the way around, and then flip it over to the back side and give it a good press. We are going to do the same for the back panel. We'll bring it. So we are done with the front. So this is the back panel. We've also done the interfacing and we use pin to secure it. That part we secured with pin. From the back side, we are going to use our needle and thread to tack it, okay? So next we are going to place the other panel. This is the other panel for the back. So we are going to place it on each other and arrange it very well in order for us to remove our zipper allowance. So for us to achieve that, we are going to place our tape from the neck depth. We are going to mark 18 inches. You can use 17, you can use 16 inches. So from that 18 inches, I am going to mark it and then pin it 1 inch downwards. Remember the zipper allowance was 1.5. We turned the bridle with the lace with half an inch. So we are left with 1 inch. So that 1 inch is what we are going to pin all the way down. From that point of 18 inches, pin it down. So after pinning, we are going to sew exactly that 1 inch line all the way down. And then after that, we are going to open it. This is how it is going to look like. Then we are going to fix our zipper, okay? So this is how it is going to look like after opening, and this is the zip we are using. We are using a stone zip because it's a luxury lace. So we are going to use 1 inch to fix the zipper as well, all the way down to that point of 18. So if you don't know how to fix a zipper, we have a video on the channel that is going to explain in details how to fix our zipper. So after fixing the zipper, this is what we have. We are going to place the front panel to that of the back panel. So place it right side facing each other and then arrange the shoulder very well. So after arranging it, this is what we have. Then we are going to join the shoulder. To achieve that, we are going to open the facing for the front panel and open the facing for the back panel. So hold it right side facing each other, facing to facing, and the lace to the lace. Sew it all the way down with 1/2 inch and turn it. Do the same for the other part, and then we are going to fix the sleeve. Remember, the sleeve, we are going to use a net or a mesh to turn the lace, that's the sleeve, as the lining. So what I did was to fold into four, 1 yard of mesh into four, and then I placed the sleeve on top of it, and then I'm going to cut exactly what I have. After cutting, I'm going to use the mesh to turn the sleeve because I don't want the sleeve to be too transparent and I don't want it to poke on the client's body as well. So after cutting, I am going to use it to turn the sleeve. After turning the sleeve, we'll bring it and show you. Okay, so next we have the gown. We'll fix the zipper. We've also joined the shoulder, so this is what we have. So this is the sleeve that we've used the mesh to turn. You see it is looking so beautiful. So next we are going to take the full back measurements. The full back we are working with for the client is 15 inches. So we are going to place our tape and mark 15 inches. At that point of 15 inches, we're going to check what is left. We have 2 inches. So we're marking 1 inch on both sides, okay? So from that 1 inch, I'm going to check the full back I have. After getting what I have, I'm going to mark it at the other part. And then when you check, you'll see that is 1 inch that is left. I am going to use my chalk to mark the area that I am going to fix my sleeve. I'll do the same for this other side, and then I'm going to pick up the sleeve and notch the center of the sleeve. Okay, so after notching the center, I'm going to place center to center at the shoulder, and then I'm going to use my pin to secure it backwards and forward. Just follow the sleeve and then use it to join to the sleeve circumference. Okay, so after joining it, I'm going to sew it. I will couple it, fold it down, bring it and show you. So we are done fixing the sleeve. We use our bias to pipe the armhole area. The sleeve is looking beautiful. Everything is just on point. So we've hemmed it down, everything. So our model is going to wear this outfit for us to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and leave a meaningful comment. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to watch other sewing tutorials on my channel. I am Lois Ada.